Welcome home to yourself. I'm Dr. Scott Mills, and it's my honor to guide you in this meditation to support you in allowing more of what your heart desires to show up now. Please let yourself get comfortable as we open mind, body, and spirit on this journey. Let's begin, as we always do, with breath. Notice your breath moving in and out, in and out. Nothing to do as the breath breathes itself. Dropping into your body, each breath allowing you to become a bit more relaxed and at peace. As you come home to your body, one breath at a time, begin to notice a place in you that feels safe in this moment. Find that place in your body that knows you're okay now. And simply allow your consciousness to drop down into that part of yourself. As you breathe into that safe space, becoming more and more comfortable and at home in your beautiful, safe self. Imagine that sense of safety has a color or a sound. And perhaps imagining you can share that safety with your whole body and beyond. Moving that color from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes, allowing you to feel even more grounded now. And perhaps imagining a bubble that surrounds you that can extend your sense of safety out, your own personal safety bubble that can extend as far as you like. Simply fill that bubble up now with safety. This is your space where you can invite anything you desire, where you can allow yourself permission to ask for exactly what you like now. So take a moment here, feeling calm and safe, to ask yourself what you are most longing for now. Whatever you hear is just for you. So simply listen for your heart's calling in this moment. Holding your deepest desire, your heart's calling, give this invitation to have what you want, a word or a symbol that you can hold in your heart as we continue through this journey. Remember, this is just for you, held in your bubble of safety. Allowing whatever you feel to be an invitation. Take a moment now and allow yourself to simply be curious about this invitation. Imagine your life once you have what you desire, what it will look like, what it will feel like. Making any adjustments to make it feel just right for you. Allowing it to feel really good in this safe space to have exactly what your heart has been calling for now. And from here, you can begin to notice all of the support that is already in your life, ready to help you in creating the experience of life you would most like. Allow yourself here to imagine your word or symbol is written on your heart, always available to you. As you begin to imagine a circle of people who have shown up to support you throughout your life. Some of these people will have been there for a minute, others an hour, others a lifetime. Simply allow the people who have supported you and those that are supporting you now to gather around you. As your supporters gather, imagine that your consciousness can fill that whole circle, feeling the love and support of each person in that circle. With each breath, breathing out connection, and breathing in love and support. Breathing out connection, breathing in love and support. And allowing a second circle of all the people that came before you, the people who made the space for your life to be possible, the people you draw inspiration from, whose wisdom and support can be felt through time. And again, allowing your consciousness to fill out into that circle, feeling the webs of connection to each and every one. As you breathe out connection and breathe in wisdom and inspiration. Breathe out connection, breathing in wisdom and inspiration. And finally, allow yourself to notice a third circle surrounding you. The circle of energy, life, universe, whatever you choose to call that which connects us all. As you continue to expand your consciousness into this third circle, simply feeling the deep connection between every cell of your body and this energy that supports you as if you were a drop of water that has returned home to the ocean. Feeling your deep connection with all of life and the support that comes from being in that flow. As you breathe out connection and breathe in unity and support. Breathing out connection and breathing in unity and support. From this place, feeling your deep sense of safety and support, let's begin to allow more and more of that which your heart desires into your life now. Simply begin by imagining inscribing your word at the base of your tailbone, the place that is sometimes called the root chakra, where your sense of connection to the earth resides. Imagine drawing energy up from the earth itself, solid and supported, so that you can feel your desire, feeling safe and supported as well. And noticing with each breath your desire becoming more at home in your body, allowing this desire to become more real, even as it feels safer than ever to take a step into your desire, knowing that you will be supported every step of the way. And even as that sense of safety and support expands, you can begin to inscribe your word in your belly, in that space where you hold your creative expression, your desire, your sensuality, allowing the energy from the earth to continue to rise into this space, opening you up to feeling intense joy and pleasure as you imagine stepping into your desire now. You can allow yourself to feel perhaps a tingle or a warmth, a rattle or a shake as your whole body begins to feel how good it feels to live your desire, to embrace that which your heart has been calling for. It feels so good to feel really good. So allow that intensity to build in your body, to bring pleasure to every cell in your body as you embrace all your desire throughout your body now. And as that energy builds and rises, you can feel it moving up to your solar plexus, to the place from which you make things happen. And when something feels as good as your desire does, how can you do anything but make it happen now? So imagine writing your word across your solar plexus and allowing yourself to begin to feel the call to action in your whole body, the pull to move and create a space for this desire in your life, to invite it in with your every action. Allow yourself to imagine taking a step, and then another, and yet another, leading you to create what you most want now. You can release any judgment about the steps you take, knowing that some will succeed, others will fail, but each step will teach your body how good it feels to step into what you want now. Feeling the momentum build in you with each breath, calling out for action as you build your new reality now. Allowing that momentum to carry up into your heart as you write your word across your heart now, opening yourself to fall in love with your desire. You can allow all judgments to simply float away in this space as your heart opens more and more to creating the life you desire. You can imagine a version of you living out your desires, creating the life you want, and as you do, allow yourself to fall in love with this beautiful human being. Open your heart to their beauty, their strength, their courage, their light. As they live the life you've been secretly imagining. And then allow yourself to feel that love moving right through your heart. An invitation to make room for the life that you desire in your heart right now. And as that loving energy builds, carrying up into your throat, the place where your desire longs to be shared with others that will hold it with as much love and care as you do. Simply allow that energy to build as you write your word across your throat, perhaps turning that word over in your mouth, feeling how delicious it is, how deeply it desires to be expressed. Your deepest truth longing to be free. And allow yourself to imagine a version of you that is sharing this desire with the people who can hold it with the same level of care and respect you do. If those people aren't in your life yet, simply allow yourself to imagine them arriving now, ready to witness your desire and celebrate with you as you breathe life into your heart's calling. And with each word that you share, allowing that energy to build and rise up into the space a little above your eyes, that's sometimes called the third eye or intuitive center. You can imagine writing your word on the space right in front of your third eye, allowing your intuition to focus on your heart's desire. You may begin to imagine all the ways that synchronicities, signs, and insights may begin to show up. Perhaps a feeling that you should go one way instead of another, or a chance encounter, or feeling drawn to something that doesn't make sense quite yet. Allow yourself to imagine all the ways that you can be pulled forward into your desire by your intuition. Each breath an invitation to connect with your desire as you call it into being. With each opening to intuition, feeling this energy rise to the top of your head, to the center of your wisdom. And as you do, writing your word across the top of your head, inviting the full power of all that you've learned and all that you know to support you in allowing your desire to show up more and more in your life now. You can begin to allow your thoughts to drift in new directions. As your curiosity builds and new questions arise, each curiosity and question an invitation to a bit more wisdom. Allowing for just a moment one particular question to float to the top of your mind, the part you are most curious about in this moment, and allowing your mind to be occupied with what your heart is calling for as you are awake and as you are asleep. And with each thought that arises, allowing this energy to rise up once again to about 18 inches above your head, imagining that there's a place where you and the universe meet, where just as the earth supports you from below, the sun and sky pours down into you, filling you up and charging your desire. In this space, write your word, that desire that you are inviting into your life. And with each breath in, allowing yourself to be renewed by the energy of life, inspiring you, whispering in your ear, celebrating your desire. Feel it pour into you now, energizing every part of your being. And as that energy pours in, simply allow yourself to imagine it moving down through your whole body until it eventually reaches your root again. Slowly at first, we'll move through each of these centers until we reach the root and then rise again. As you practice, your inhale will move up through all the energy centers and your exhale will move down, opening more and more energy with each breath. So allowing that energy that's pouring in above you to simply move down into the top of your head, feeding your wisdom, your curiosity, your delight in finding ways to bring your desire into your life. And then allowing that energy to continue to drop down into your intuitive center, inviting your intuition to open up more fully now. And then allowing that energy of intuition to drop down into your throat, activating you to share your heart's desire even more deeply with those that you trust. And then allowing that energy of expression to drop down into your heart, inviting you to open just a bit more and a bit more now to fall in love even more deeply with yourself, living your desire now. And then allowing that energy of love to drop into your solar plexus, allowing you to take action rooted in love to actualize your desire now. And then allowing that energy of doing to drop down into your belly, opening you to new ways to feel really good as more and more of your heart's desire arises now. And then allowing that energy of feeling to drop down into your center of safety, inviting you to notice all the ways living your desire becomes safer and safer with each breath. As you notice how good it feels to open the flow of energy in your body, take about 30 seconds now to simply breathe energy up from your root all the way to the sky. And with every exhale, breathing energy from the sky down to your root, allowing yourself to notice how good it feels to simply open up to the flow of energy now. Taking a few breaths once again as you allow this circuit of energy to run on its own, with each breath connecting you deeper into the flow of life and your heart's deepest desire. In just a moment, returning to the room feeling so good as you allow your attention to follow the word that is now inscribed on every part of your being, drawing you deeper and deeper into your beautiful desire. Welcome home to your beautiful self.